Hello YouTube! Welcome to the first episode of Coffee, Shops, and Toys. Cheesy? Yes. At any rate, today I'm going to be talking a little bit about a couple of purchases that we've made here. Do an unboxing of a new vehicle. As some of you have seen in the past with my X-Max upgrades and attempting to build that truck into a stadium style show truck, we're moving on to another project. The X-Max is very close to being completed. Just a light kit, actually, that I got in the mail today, LED light kit. We'll be messing around a little bit with that later, firing up the soldering irons and the glue guns and all the neat stuff to get the lights installed. However, a couple of things that we've come across. First of all, I have decided to go with a professional level radio. Finally, I have so many of these RTR radios that come in the kits, and finally made the decision to go with a decent, race-ready, professional, at least semi-professional level radio. This is the new Spectrum DX5 Rugged. Fairly nice piece of equipment. It is, as it says, fairly rugged. It has these rubber bumpers all over the radio itself. It's even touted to be waterproof. I'm not going to go to the lengths that some of the other YouTubers have done and submerge it to test it. I'll let them do that. It's enough to say that if this gets dropped in a puddle or in the snow or catches in the rain, that it's going to survive just fine. I am a big fan of weatherproofing equipment. That's one of the reasons I run my Nikons as a photographer. I trusted Nikon for years, and one of their features is, of course, weatherproofing. So, at any rate, the new rugged radio for the new vehicle. Fortunately, the vehicle that I purchased comes loaded already with Spectrum radio. It's an entry-level radio, but it has its own radio. The important thing is that it has its own receiver, a Spectrum receiver in there, and I can bind this radio to that receiver, and as a result, I can use the receiver that came with the the new Rugged. I am going to put this into the X-Max and be able to run the X-Max through this baby, which should prove to be an upgrade, to say the least. This is the radio that came with the X-Max, and it's kind of like well, how can I describe it? It's kind of like putting a tuxedo on a pig. The radio just does not match the quality of the build that the X-Max is. It needed an upgrade. Enough said. Nothing wrong with the radio. It works. It's fine. It's just a little cheesy, a little toyish. Wanted to go with a better one. At any rate, coffee, shops, and toys. So, without further ado, the new truck that we've decided to go with is a first for me, actually. I've run Traxxas products for years. I have run Arma products for years. Love both of them. Had several of them, both nitro and electric. Several different versions. They're phenomenal. But this company here is stepping it up a little bit. It is the Losi. And this is a bit of a beast. Oh, goodness gracious. It is heavy. It's a big one. This is the new Losi Super Rock Rey. And it has proven to me to be one of the best RTRs I've ever seen. I fell in love with the Traxxas X-Max when I bought it, but that truck, you know, to look at that truck, there is very little on it that is original. Very little. There's the chassis, the body, that's about it. Just about everything else is brand new. So, okay. Sorry about that. Had a UPS guy at the front door. At any rate, the Rock Rey is the latest addition to our shop. Proves to be a powerful and significant addition. I've seen this this particular truck on YouTube now for yeah, maybe a month. And you know, I've been kind of eyeballing it. My buddies out at Performance Hobbies here where I live, the owner gave me a call, let me know that he had one of these. We talked about it and went ahead and made the decision to purchase it. It is quite a beast. So, at any rate, this is the Rock Rey. Pretty good sized box. Reminds me a lot of the box that the X-Max came in. I've already actually cut the tape. So here we go. We'll dig in. You know what? Probably gonna have to set this down on the floor. It's pretty good size. Goodie bag with lots of goodies. Some extra batteries. Huge wrench for the hubs and such. Take the wheels off, and a significant sticker pack. Nice. Thank you, Losi. Appreciate that. Nice sticker pack. That looks like the box for the radio. Yes, it is. That's the box for the radio that comes with the truck. We won't be needing that. And then the truck. So why don't I just go ahead and set this down, and I'll lift it into place. Maybe we'll put it right here on our stand. It's my my work stand for the trucks. So has some pretty significant packing, big cardboard packing. And then the truck. And there she is. A significant surface vehicle. Has a real style to it, a real beauty. A lot of attention to detail on this. Significant attention to detail. You'll notice even the faux materials, the things that like the overflow chambers for the shocks, even though they're not functional, they're aesthetic, and that's kind of nice. The dual fire extinguishers, that's kind of nice. Even the spare tire is, from what I understand, an actual working full-size spare. It's just like the ones that are on the vehicle, that are mounted on the vehicle. Has some substantial A-arms in the front. Those things are just beastly. They are huge. Let's see. Let me put a micrometer on my calipers, digital calipers. These things are monstrous. These things are 2 inches across and they are, wow, they are a half an inch. They are better than a half an inch thick. That is substantial for those A-arms. They are beastly. Nice coil-over shocks. They have some, oh yeah, nice coil-over shocks. They got some adjustability there. The rear is a solid axle, as you can see. Solid axle on that bad boy. But it also has these things. I'm not sure if you can see how well you can see those, but that is, they're limiting straps for the travel, which is really nice. Solid axle. And again, the control arms, the stabilizers, everything on this thing is just beastly and beefy. Those control arms are monstrous. They are, my goodness, those things are 440 thousandths, 7/16 of an inch. They're just beastly. 10 millimeter, roughly. Just enormous. Take a significant amount of stupidity to break those, I would imagine. The truck is just beautiful. The body on this is one of the things that attracted me to it right away. The attention to detail, but it's also the body itself. It's bolted in place, and it's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15, 16 bolts that hold it in place. And it's not really meant to be taken off unless you're doing an upgrade or repair or something. Everything that you need to access the truck is done from underneath. The battery compartments, everything. Very, very nice. Even the rubber netting here. Is just the drivers, the detail in the drivers, the painting, even the mirrors. The mirrors reflect. Losi has really gone above and beyond on this. It is an absolutely beautiful truck. It's almost a shame to get it muddy. It's so pretty. But what a beautiful baby it is. One of the things that one of the other YouTubers made mention of, and I thought was rather interesting, is that the position of the rear tire and in correlation with the rear tires forms a tripod. So you can take this and stand it up. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. And that will give you access to, as you can see, that will give you access to the battery compartment. There are, it looks to me to be 3 bolts that hold what I'm assuming is the electronics, possibly the position for the motor. I'm pretty sure the motor is up under here. I can't be sure 100%, but my best guess is that's where the motor is. The battery compartment is rather ingenious. The 10th scale Rock Rey had a battery compartment that was back here with a door, a hinged door. A lot of people were complaining that it was difficult to, put the battery, install the batteries. Taking them in or out was a bit of a challenge. I only have hearsay on that. I didn't, never owned the 10th scale. However, this door is a different deal altogether. It has a spring-loaded release mechanism right here that releases, and the door cover pops right off. It has the closed cell foam up inside to kind of protect the batteries. I'm running soft cells in here, so the closed foam will be nice to prevent the batteries from bouncing around and getting damaged. We all know you don't want to damage the lipos. They have a tendency to catch fire. We don't want to do that. That's one of the reasons why I use the bat safe. It's a lipo safe to prevent, in the rare instance that you have a battery malfunction, defect, and catch fire, that will stop it, which is excellent. So at any rate, absolutely beefy, chunky, all get out axle. And it looks to me like the axle, yes, the axle on the front is of the same size. That has got to be 18 to 20 millimeter, somewhere in that neighborhood. It is a splined two-piece axle that is, yeah, 825 thousandths. That's about 20 millimeter. That's just monstrous. And I kind of like the warning hot. That's kind of cute. I like that. Overall, you know, first impressions, an absolute beast of a truck, and just an absolute beast of a truck. You know, again, looking at it, it is, if you're looking for a larger vehicle, something to satiate that lust, if you will, for, you know, RC greatness, this vehicle here goes a long way to fulfill that desire. I have yet to see anything on it that is displeasing. It looks to be a winner. Now, granted, I haven't charged it. In fact, I just finished charging the batteries. That's what the tone was, my battery charger going off. I haven't even bound the new radio to the receiver yet. So it looks like it will be an amazing truck. It is, of course, the proof is in the pudding and how well it behaves. From all of the other YouTube accounts that I've witnessed, that I've seen online, this thing is a beast on the trail, on the track. It just is phenomenally powerful. It is touted to be somewhere between 50 and 55 miles an hour on 8S. They say that you can run this at 4S. Honestly, I don't understand why you would even bother running this at 4S. Myself personally, I can't see running this even at 6S. It's huge. I think the factory weight on it is 25 pounds with the batteries in it. You really need that 8S power. And it is big enough to handle all of that. So that pretty much covers the Losi Super Rock Rey. If you have any questions, comments, you'd like to yell at me about something, because God knows I'm not, a know-it-all. I am always open to learning. If you'd like to leave a comment down below, please do. If you like this video and you'd like to see more videos like this, please go ahead and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, and you'll get notification when I post a new video. Until then, from coffee shops, and toys, have a great afternoon. Bye for now.